guys, it's Annie as always. I'm going to get right to it today. This is a soap I've made before. It is Sunset Bonfire. I made this soap for the Circling Taiwan Swirl Soap Challenge using that technique. And it's finally time to remake it, and I'm going to do something totally different with it. I am going for, drumroll, a 5-color ombre to, of course, look like a sunset. Whew, yeah, very ambitious, I think. But I know this stayed fluid for me before for a while. I'm using pure extra virgin olive oil with aloe juice and just a little bit of shea butter. So that should stay fluid for me for a long time. And overall in my head, it's going to turn out, and I actually think with how good my last one turned out that it could possibly happen again, so that's the goal. I'm just stirring in some yellow mica into the base of my soap. My extra virgin olive oil is quite yellow compared to the pumice that I usually use. I mean, it still turns pretty creamy, but right now I'm looking at it and it looks super yellow. But there's a little bit of yellow mica in there. I'm going to slowly add into the yellow. I'm going to add orange, then I'm going to add pink, then I'm going to add purple, then I'm going to add black. So the purple and black are going to get, you know, they're going to look a little muddier. They're not going to be perfectly crisp, whoopsie, black and purple, but they're going to look like a sunset. I think it's going to fade nicely. I have my tall skinny mold because I think tall skinny would be interesting with this too. I have it held up with like a Sharpie just so it's angled this way and I don't have the floppiness on both sides. If I have it flat, it caves in on both sides until I fill it up enough to push it outwards. So it's just angled because I'm going to be pouring on this side. I'm going to do one pour. Actually looking to make sure I have enough mica, or if I should be doing 2 pours. I'm going to do a boop boop back and forth for each color. It's very fluid. One more quick stir. I love this fragrance, or excuse me, it's an essential oil blend. It is sandalwood, rose geranium, cedarwood, and cardamom. Love it. Really love it. That was my first pour. I'm just going to go in and squirt. Actually, let me see if I can get you guys in a tiny bit more. So you can at least see me kind of mixing my color in, so it's not like super duper boring the whole time. And I'm going to have this portion of the video sped up because it's going to take me a while. So I'm going to just add a little bit of each mica as I go. And alright, yeah, let's get to it now. Let's get this cord out of the way. Okay, now we're going to get to it. Alright guys, there it is. As you can see here, the yellow has squeaked its way over. You can see a tiny bit of the gradient, more towards the edges than in the center. Very interesting. I think it's going to be quite soft in the gradient, but instead of like a bottom up kind of thing, it's really going to be quite diagonal, I think. I wanted to bring you guys back in and watch me swirl a little bit of mica on the top. Just the tiniest bit that I didn't scrape out of the cups. I'm also really happy that I did a double pour. Each color a boom boom back and forth, not just once over, because it ended up perfect color-wise. Very rarely do I get lucky with setting myself up with the right amount of mica and oil. I could have easily overdone it and then feeling pressure to use it all up, had, you know, not enough room for the black or anything like that, but it worked out. Doesn't usually happen. It's not always. A little bit of yellow, orange, pink, and purple that I'm just getting out of here because I think it'll look nice all swirled on top here. And here's the pink. Yeah, it's really not that much. I got pretty much all of it outside through the little droppers I was using. Splatter mode. The tiniest bit of purple. Okay, that's all I could get out. Let's do a nice, simple swirl. Yeah, I do have something propping this side up because my table and my floor is not perfectly even down here. So this means that it's pretty even now. Alrighty. Interesting. Weird, like splattery-ness when I swirl that. I'm not used to seeing that. Looks pretty nice though. Let me lower you guys down a little bit and get a closer look. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oop. There it is, basically. Boom. Sunset Bonfire 2.0. Why can't I get that side and I'm going backwards? There. That's what you're gonna get. I'll cut into this beauty tomorrow. Cannot wait. Cannot wait to see what's inside of there. Alright guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, I'm back. It has actually been 2 days because this guy was way too soft to cut yesterday. I could barely unmold it. And I actually digged up the edges trying to get it out a little bit. That's okay, I'm gonna plane those and everything. So it is first thing in the morning, 2 days later. I literally just woke up and figured I want to try to cut this before Tesla wakes up today, so here we go. I'm gonna adjust my camera. I should have done that before. I apologize. Oops. I'm so excited to get in here and see what I got. It smells divine. Oh wow. You do see the lines. Like you can see the color changes. I'm not mad at that. I should adjust this one a tiny bit more. I want to get closer. That's pretty good. Yeah, forgive me, it's literally 7:53 in the morning, about 10 minutes ago. And this is not yet, so there we go. Oh, beautiful. You actually get a better view of this, the loaf here, compared to me holding it up. You do definitely see the colors. I knew I was going to have some air bubbles. If I would have tapped that, I would have gotten all jumbly and weird. I tapped out the air bubbles. I tried to stir out as many as I could, but I was probably producing them with my stirring as much as I was eliminating them, so. Smells so good. And anticipating another few days before I can plane and bevel this guy. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. I should be stamping it too. That's okay, I'll do that outside of this video. You don't need to watch me do that. Oh, gorgeous. I did steam it last night. I was able to finally get it out of the mold with silicone last night. Excuse me, I didn't want to cut it though because I was tired and the lighting was bad. Excuse me again. But I steamed the top. Still a little ashy. Steaming is never foolproof for me. I'm still pleased with it. Very diagonal with this guy with these 5 colors. I think it's cool though. When I made this the first time and I did the circling tiles row, excuse me, I had this amount of air bubbles too, just these little white flecks of tiny little air bubble. So it kind of stinks, but it's really not that bad. Oh, beautiful. It is a little bit more stripy than I was hoping for. I don't want that to sound like a complaint, because overall I think it's freaking awesome. But I did do so many different colurs that to add, you know, purple into a pinkish orange is going to be kind of a difference. And it was, but I still really, really like it. Almost done here. Gorgeous. They're all quite similar, but each one's a wee bit different. I have all 8 of these set up, almost 8, this will be 8. I have them all set up a mirror image style over here. I'll get a picture of that and bring the camera over for you guys too. That was an awkward end. Awkward end, babies. That's kind of interesting. There's almost a dip in that one. Alright, there we have it. That is Sunset Bonfire 2.0. Super duper fun. It smells great. I think it looks like a sunset, whether I got my ombre to be super seamless or not. Check those guys out. I like them. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you liked it too. I'll get some good pictures for you, and my girl Sally will be editing. So thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and tell me what you think. Bye!